Right, okay. Episode 4. Back on camera. Hello, lads. Still a bit sick, so I'll be muting if I have to have a coughing or sneezing fit, but hopefully not. We're in one of the little dips that you do experience with the cultists after having to sacrifice some lads. These things happen. At least we have pitchforks ready to go, so we can just go hire some more bodies. What sucks is we were so close, and I mean so close, getting the 2,000 gold we need. We've done this fight a few times, but the presence of the fallen hero makes it too much for us. Ah, well, fuck. We still take this fight? I mean... no, with those lads in there, we're going to struggle to get any last hits on those zombies and then get XP. That's not going to happen, is it? Let's just find the city up here in the north. And maybe sell a weapon or two, hopefully get the 2,000 for the banner. A few thugs, one marksman. I've only got 5 lads, is the problem. Finally, Hochval. Hello, the daily rate is, isn't that great? Raging hyena fur. At least 70 gold for that, but and we sure as hell don't need all these shields, so that gets us to 2,000 gold. That can go, that can go. Ugh, for sake. We were so close to having the money we needed. It'll happen, just be patient. Do we need that hand axe? We do not. I love a good butcher, they are so good. Like apprentices I don't mind, they can be okay, like their stats aren't great, but they get a lot of great events that let them improve their stats. Like if we can get ourselves, oh, what is it with these asthmatics, man? Especially because he's a 3-star, he would have been an incredible bannerman if it wasn't for asthmatic. Ugh. 3 stars in range defense is a total waste. Only that could have been, like, these could have been inverted. If it could have been 1 melee defense, 3 melee skill, and resolve fatigue. But as soon as you got someone with fatigue, that's just the end of it. What do we have here? A bit more promising. So, extra XP gain. Oh man, I didn't open up my leveling chart so I can see that is going to project as. Battle Brothers builds. Document I need. But melee skill, 2 stars is 3 every turn, so plus 30, giving 81. Maybe he could be a dagger guy. I mean, we've got our 2 tanks that we need. We've got this lad is just a. I need a term. I think I'm going to use the term goon. So goons. Oh no, wait, hang on. So he's a sacrifice because he isn't a cultist yet. If one of these people who are marked for sacrifice, if they get converted into a cultist, only at that point do we give them a viewer name and assign them like a role. You know? I need 2 more lads, I think. Masons can be okay. Like the fact that he's fearless is great. He's just, you know what? Let's not overanalyze what the lad's stats are. We just need bodies. This will be just a. Even if he becomes a cultist with stats like this, you know, 48 melee skill and no stars, it'll get him to maybe 80. He could be maybe like a flail duelist guy. At least he can bypass. Maybe a great sword, arguably, because they get the plus hit from great swords. But he doesn't really have the fatigue for it. Torvald the sacrifice. I need one more lad. Start earning money again. Try to get back up to 2,000. I don't want this fight to... God damn it. Well, okay, the crossbow missed, so that helps. Helps very much. Let's not forget that we do have a tank lad who can hopefully one-shot this raider. I just need to make sure that I run him forward. I see now, I can't really get him in there. Okay, that'll be a stab and a one kill, hopefully, one-shot kill. Shield up. Put you here, put the flail there so we can one-shot there. Problem is now these lads are going to eat ranged weaponry. But then again, they are level 1 replacements, so who cares, kind of. That is the problem. Actually, I shouldn't have ended his turn. I could have poked him away. Would have been better. Who knows? Maybe he misses. Damn it. Are we going to take some losses here? This is going to hurt. But I mean, when you have level 1s, that is what happens. You take losses. Lads die. I should have seen that coming, though. That was silly. Oof. Nice. Saved himself for one more turn, but probably this brigand will one-shot a dagger lad on the next turn. Look, it's a level 1 dead. We're going to lose probably 2, maybe 3 of our level 1s. Fucking hell, boys. 5%. 4 attacks, all of them missed. God, that's unlucky. And there were 66% chances as well. It's another bad miss, another bad miss. But I mean, this is to be expected with cultists. This is what happens with cultists. They are fucking dreadful in the early game. Just gotta stick it out. If you can stick it out. Otherwise, if you fall below the damage curve, you're kind of fucked, but, you know, these things happen. 4, 51. That was one of the high level lads, I think. Hits. Okay, that was sacrifice. Still, he was a level 4 sacrifice, though. That's frustrating. Good God. So, fucking Mizuma has taken 8 swings and hit 1. All of them between 50 and 66, and 7 out of 8 attacks missed. At least Martin's doing something. Critical Fritz. I think, like looking at Martin and his dodge and the defensive stats he's getting out of it, maybe for the lads we know are sacrifices, I just got to go straight for dodge and get their initiative up and keep them in light armor. That obviously doesn't have late game potential, but it's better for them in the early game. 58%. Oh, come on. To update, Mizuma has had 10 attacks and he's hit 2 of them. We're gonna get squad wiped here. Yeah, 2 out of 11 attacks. God damn it. Well, now with favorable ground, maybe winnable. Roll that back. I mean, fuck it. If Mizuma doesn't miss all those fucking attacks against bareheaded opponents. The fight's very different. Little Fitz, you've missed just a series of missed attacks. Mazuma swinging and missing many times. 11 attacks, 2 hits. Can't stand. Actually, I can stand there because Martin has actually the best defense out of a lot of these lads. God, not so far. No, Davkul is not smiling so far. That is fucking devastating because I wanted to be able to flail hit that guy. And then these level 1s are understandably hopeless, as we would expect. They're hopeless. Finally, we land a hit. He's got 65 aim, by the way, Mazuma. It's not that bad. Oh, fucking hell. Is that Stobbie dead? Modern dodge banner. Modern dodge banner. Apron is hit. Killed Modern. That's my bannerman dead. Really, all we can fight is little brigands right now. We can't fight anything more than brigands. Oh my god. But we've been here before with the cultists. Cultists are one of the weakest starting lineups. Just got to stick it out. I was thinking that I haven't actually gotten to the super late game with cultists before. Like, I mean, when you're 1,000 days in, I mean, like, the sacrifice events had better stop entirely at some point. Or at least slow down to every few hundred days. Yeah, I'm feeling much better. But I mean, unrelated to the illness that I had 2 weeks ago on a Saturday night, I slipped down a stair and rolled my ankle. And I'm at the doctor today getting an X-ray. He reckons I've separated the tendons off my ankle, so I've been in a lot of pain. I've been quite beat up the last couple of weeks. Hang on, let's move this cam over there. And it's frustrating. It's the first time in 38 years that I've never broken a bone in my life, never sprained an ankle, nothing. Now the first time it happens and it's bad, like it's really bad. Okay, what are you gonna do? Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, like I knew 2020 was just going to be a write-off, but good lord. Actually, maybe it's time for Stobbie to take his position on the front line. The next guy goes there. I think this is going to be a bit better. $560, $589, $74. Yeah, and because Stobbie has recover, he'll be much better placed to be able to use Lash. Just got to keep pushing. Just got to keep going. Once I can get 12 guys quite leveled, well, not even 12, just a few guys with flail mastery. And then we can start farming raiders. I mean, right now, we're getting our asses kicked by raiders. Quite humbling, it must be said. Just, it speaks, it's a testament to this game. The fact that, like, if I think of how powerful my lads were in Damage Inc. when I was 1,000 days in, you know, it was getting to the point where, like, we would ignore groups of raiders, like, that are 20 or so big. Because it wasn't even worth our time. Like now, we can barely fight anyone. You lost a core men to sacrifices. So we had to make 1 or 2 sacrifices. And then we took a couple fights that literally went bad for us. But again, that is kind of what happens with the cultists. They are such poor fighters. We've been a little unlucky with the type of guys we've been hiring. This make 2,000 gold ambition is a little ways off. I'm not quite at a state where I want to be hiring servants. I might actually pick up a shepherd, especially because he's wise. There's an outside chance he might be good on the back line. Nah, bastard. He's bright though. 40, that is so crap that I'm not even going to keep him as a sacrifice. Thank you, Donkey Kong, you're very kind. Like, early game, apprentices are actually a good bet because they will level up nice and quick. Come on! We've got 8 lads, a level 4s and 3s on the front line, which is not that great. 60 aim, 65, 65, 56 at 4. Excuse me. What's that, Peps, man? I'm amazed and grateful that anyone is here watching, considering that Filthy Robot is streaming. Appreciate you, lads. Appreciate you. Appreciate you guys. Life was too crap even for being sacrificed. I suppose actually that was a mistake. I should have kept him around. I mean, he was satisfied to remain in reserve. You know, at least the daily rate is rock bottom. Some Reavers. I forgot, this is why you never come to the north. It's just so not worth it. Off. Be alone. Drive off barbarians, barbarian fur huts. I mean, the chances we can actually do that is slim. It is very, very slim. But I just want to try. You never know, you might get lucky. It might be actually doable. And that's a nice little cash injection, but most likely we're just going to have to abandon this and get out of the north. God, we were so close. We had 1,800 at one point. But that is what happens when your warband drops down to 5. Some thralls and some warhounds. It's doable. Sweet. Ten of the fuckers, good lord. Shot Rodney. Sorry, doggo. I detest being made to kill dogs. Oof, that would have been scary for Lee. Finally. That's why we've got the flails equipped. You know, hearing dogs suffer from that. Like every time that event pops up, take your dog to the fighting pits, I'm like, hell no. Fighting dogs in a fighting pit is just beyond the pale. And when I come to power, animal abusers, their punishment will be whatever they did to the animal gets done to them. Like, oh, you tied a horse up to a post and starved it for 6 months. Well, this is happening to you, dude. There we go. Better. Ooh. Battle over, Hank's sacrifice beckons you over. In one of the tents is a barbarian nursing a wound. Men, women, and children litter the floor around him. Sellsword points to him. We chased the savage in here. I think he's I think that's his family all around him or someone he knows. Because he just collapsed and hasn't moved since. You walk toward the man and crouch before him. You tap on his deerskin boots and ask if he understands you. He nods and shrugs. Little, you did this. Didn't have to, but did. Finish me, or I fight with you. One, the other. All honorable. It seems he's offering his hand to fight with the company, no doubt part of the same northern code that's foreign to yourself. He's also offering his head if you want that too, and he seems totally unafraid. Fuck yes. You stare at the man, and take out your dagger and slice the inside of your palm. Squeezing the blood, you toss the dagger to the barbarian and hold your hand out, and the blood dripping steadily. Savage takes the blade and cuts himself in turn. He stands, puts his hand out, and you shake. He nods. Honor, always. With you. The only way. All the way. The man stumbles out the tent. You tell the men to not kill him, but instead to arm him, which raises some eyebrows. His addition to the company is unforeseen, but useful. The Southern Cell swords will get used to it in time, but for now the Black Legion needs to return to reign out the younger. Let's hope he has decent stat distribution. He probably won't. Oh!
And there was much rejoicing.
Yay! He's almost, I mean, he's a 5-star brother, so that puts him slightly above average in terms of his stars. He's rolled damn near max on base melee skill. Oh, but he's level 4. Okay, right, never mind, level 4. The fact that he is determined, though, is what's amazing. So, Marden the Dodge Bannerman. Resolve. 2 stars is 40, so he'll have 80. I don't know. Let's do the level ups first and then look at his stats. But I'm hoping I think this should be a great sword guy. Or maybe a 2-handed flail user. Let's just get his resolve up to like 50. That's nice, that's nice, that's nice. The 69 at 4 is okay. Hang on, my head in the way. Yeah. So with these stats, only the sacrifice at level 4, you get your student. +1. You're killing me, man. Ugh. Yeah, there you go. The big question is what do we do with him? He's going to be nice and accurate. Does he have what it takes? I mean, look, we're going to have 5 in the center, a space, and then lads who hold the outside flanks. I suppose the tanks are going to hold the outside flank. I want to give him a 2-handed weapon. Maybe even a 2-handed flail could be good. Criddle fits like an axe maybe, but we're going to be going for flails and maces. And fearsome. Maybe we could make him a duelist. Because the duelists actually get more out of fearsome than the 2-handed guys. This is a 2-handed mace lad. Okay, so we've got our guy who's destined to hold the northern flank in the monolith. Talia, who's just a sacrifice. Stobbie, who's our dagger lad. Sparrow 4, who's the other tank. Another sacrifice. Our dodge-based bannerman. Another sacrifice. Another sacrifice. So, because we're making him a 2-handed mace lad. Let's see. Student. I could just hit Colossus straight away and then I don't have to put any points into his hit points. So for heavy armor wearer, 81 hit points is plenty. Baseline fatigue is going to be a touch low, but it's kind of perfect for a 2-handed mace. Because the 2-handed mace is not that fatigue intensive. I have found it harder. I mean, I've come straight out of the southern part of the map. The southern part of the map is very difficult. I'll go back there later. I mean, he's going to need brawny, but not right now. He's going to need recover. Crippling strikes, I don't think so. The big question is gifted worth it? It's kind of always worth it. We know he's going to need rotation. I should start picking up rotation. Lads need rotation. Okay, up to 9 lads. 25 and 40, 30, 25, 5. Right, where's that cocking music? I mean, that's actually a good point. We know that we need someone to use the legendary two-handed cleaver that we're going to get from the ice cave. We'll take a look. Why don't we just take this fight and see what happens? I mean, if Stobbie the dagger lad with his flail hits these guys on the head. This is not veteran, this is the hardest difficulty. I've become so accustomed to. I think we're going to have to reload this. This is going to be a brutal fight. Nice headshot. Come on! Ugh. I need those to hit. No, you can't. You cannot fight Reavers until you have fully leveled up lads. You just like, why would you ever fight Reavers? They one-shot the majority of your guys. Their gear is absolute rubbish. Oh, fuck off! At least he dodged away. Ugh, we're going to retreat properly, because as soon as you use automated retreat, the brain-dead algorithm gets your guys killed. I mean, look at... fucking computer can't do anything right. Well, he has dodged away every turn, I suppose. Oof. I might give this an hour and switch over to Long War of the Chosen. I'm not feeling the Battle Brothers tonight. But that's just a few battles going against us. That's pissing me off. Okay, now, and also it's little things annoying the shit out of me as well. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, there you go. Thank goodness these guys showed up. Get out of it. This little the fact that toggle lock camera on. The fact that you have to keep toggling the camera lock irritates the shit out of me. We can make a nice profit off of that. How are we doing for food? Not good. Right. We might hire one more ladder. We'll just keep it at 9 maybe. We've got a decent formation. And none of these guys in the back right now can be safely put on the front line. I mean, we could put Hirguld on the front line, but he's got our best weapon right now, and we need him on the back line. At 58 accuracy, he should be using the hooked blade. The only mod that I've got running at the moment is the increased speed mod. Find hidden burial site not far to the north. Children flatlands. Oh, man, so my last offline campaign was with the archer guys. I know a good deal. I'll take it. Which pisses these guys off, but they've got us a bit of extra money. And I mean, we're in the north, which we're going to leave anyway, so it's kind of like, who cares? Oh, that shit. Right. Our finances are looking way better. And then we will sell the... What do we got? We got salt, and we got furs. You please fucking stay on. Ugh. Like, as soon as the camera moves, that camera lock just unlocks. That's my fucking head in. It'll take a few days or weeks for the mod authors to update. Maybe there's a cheap lad. I mean, I do love a mason, and also apprentices are nice and cheap. What's he got? Oh, nice. The minus 15% melee damage kind of sucks though. He's only a 4-star brother, that's just a sacrifice. T 45, 60. So we've got another shield there somewhere. Oh, good luck, Ludolf. I don't fancy your chances, I gotta say. What I want is a mod that actually makes the toggle camera lock actually work. So as soon as you reach your destination and you move on, and it unlocks. Oh yes, who's this? A few brothers, rather worried. They say Stobbie dagger with Talha's sacrifice. Show him the darkness. Right, so where's Talha? No longer a sacrifice. Now we got to see what we can do with him. I just got to make him. I think I'm gonna use the term goon, which is for a cultist who's been converted but who doesn't have stats that mean I want to keep him for the long term. So we'll give him shield expert, we'll give him flail, we'll just use him to headhunt. Where are we going and what are we doing? Get 2,000 crowns. Get out of the north for a start. The north has been super unproductive and unprofitable for us. "11 thugs and 1 raider." I think we're going to fight that because the thugs are easy to kill, and if we're lucky, the raider will have no helmet and some decent armor. Okay, some 90 armor, it's fine. So, like, Stobbie Dagger Lad currently is using that flail, and I need him to be not the only guy with a flail. The unexplored map, I'm loving it. Oh, we can't even get in contact. The unexplored map is a great addition. It just makes sense. It's, you know, that's a little scary. I shouldn't have moved Torvald up there. Mistake. So the follow. I think we move forward, and then we allow, let's see, Marden to attack from high ground there. What? Damn it. This is the problem. I need to start killing lads quickly. We're going to get flooded. Oh, good dodges. Stabbing. damage. Right. Nice. I think once we get the guys leveled up and actually using the Fearsome ability, my prediction is that it's going to make no real noticeable difference for these fights, certainly, or against raiders. But what I'm most keen to see is, you know, whether the big bads. I want to see whether I can reliably break morale of a Lindworm. I don't think the tree men even have morale that you can break. I've never seen them morale break. Like in the past, I've been very skeptical of using Fearsome, but now, kind of the main point of this playthrough now is to test the effectiveness of the buff that they gave to Fearsome. And I can't think of a better start to choose than Cultists for that. Nice. Also, I want to test whether if you riposte and miss the counterattack, does that give you a stack of fast adaptation? I think the answer is no. But if the answer is yes, then that'd be great. Yep, popping Raider's head. That is something that we're going to be doing a lot of in this playthrough. I want to have at least 2, maybe more lads that are going to be flail specialists. And like it's amazing, like even 1,000 days in, like with the what was it, Damage Inc. playthrough, we were still running into Orc warriors that don't wear helmets. And the headshot critical damage is great. Right, so we got some 90 body armor there. Cultist resolve buffs will sync up well with the arena achievements. I haven't played in the arena at all yet. I haven't felt like I can operate in the south yet. We will get down there as soon as we feel we can. Let's put Hirguld in the best armor we can in the back line at least. He is the most valuable lad on the back line. Bonnie J, welcome buddy, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome one and all. Technically the dagger lad doesn't need to carry a knife, but what if he levels, so 68 is a bit low to have him using a dagger now already. Yes, that is exactly what we're doing. We're going to be taking Fearsome on all of our cultists. Stobbie the dagger lad, his melee skill is still a bit low to actually be using daggers to stab with. Let's just for the moment have him continue to use the flail. And we give him shield expert because I mean he's going to be using shield expert anyway. Monolith shield expert. Orvald the sacrifice. Fast adaptation, sacrifices. Dodge banner. I don't want to take Raid of the Troops yet because I want to get the ambition for him. And my bannerman will pick up Polearm Mastery anyway. At least now he can move 2 squares and attack. That's Weeble. Thanks, mate. I'm feeling mostly better, but like now. Chest is feeling a bit clearer and stuff, but now I'm feeling a bit feverish. So, give it a couple hours. Nice, +3 on melee skill. Look at these dreadful, dreadful stats. But I suppose it is another bonus of the cultist start that these lads that have low resolve, the cultist background will go a long way to ameliorate that. That was a huge fight for us. That got us a lot of important stuff. But, as always in Battle Brothers, we are out of tools once again. Oh, fuck off! God, is it just me or are these lads harder to run away from? we can try the fight, but then when it fails, we can just restart the fight. You never know if Stobbie gets lucky and kills a couple raiders quick. They're all wearing helmets though. That lad will go at quite quickly. There were how many more? Oh, Christ. So close. That is so important for us. Lads. Honestly, if I were to get through this with only losing replacement lads, that's like totally worth. Auto pass when enemy shows ups. What do you mean auto pause? Oh yeah, yeah. No, you're right. Especially considering I've been playing with it from the modded version, you get so used to it. Come on, 81 miss. Those are the kind of crucial misses that really ruin this fight. Even with plus 10, finally we're landing some shots. Oh, clutch. That lad is off on one. Where is he going? Like the thing is, I know the maths behind fast adaptation means it's not a great skill. But for these lads who just have garbage skills, like the worse the brother, the more value you get out of it. I need to push that lad away. Oh, clutch. That marksman's going to execute someone. Dagger lad's in big trouble. Shot Mazuma, well done, finally. 70% chance to hit, 90% chance to hit. Ooh, any shot that could be the last. Rudolph, he just needs to go hide in a bush. He's done for this fight. Oh, clutch. Well done, Morden. That lad has a loaded crossbow though. He can still point blank. Oh, God. Please, Davkul, let me just get through this without any fatalities. This is going to be huge for us. There's so much gear on the field. Like, I want to dagger this guy down because he's wearing decent armor. God damn it, come on. Like, look at how good this dodge is on a light armor bannerman. Someone who's reasonably fatigue neutral. I mean, he's getting 12 dodge from his initiative, and we're gonna make that even higher. Fucking die. It's a shit, finally. We're not going to be able to catch that guy, unfortunately. 30%. Is it even worth stabbing? Yes, it is. It's funny, since I started playing Blood Bowl again, before I played Blood Bowl, I was like 30%, that'll never hit. You play Blood Bowl, you're like, oh yeah, that hits all the time. If it's someone, you know, punching your guy, 30% is guaranteed to hit. Oh yeah, this has felt good. This was a scary one. But we are not that far off from being able to farm raiders quite effectively. We don't have a dog, do we? No. I don't think we catch this guy. Okay, he's away. Well done, boys. You see, finally now we fought a pretty scary group there and held our own. Well done. The level 1 sacrifice making it through a battle on the front line. Well done, tiny Ludolf. That extra bit of defense. Ooh, crushed windpipe. God, can you imagine? Sweet. Griguld. I can actually keep him on the front line now. He's decent enough armor that I'm happy to have that lad on the front line. 88, so 90 armor, 90 armor. The big question is, what weapon do we give him? He's got... The fact that he's determined is so amazing. So basically 70 plus, so 77 accuracy. That's nice accuracy. I think I want him using a flail. Oh, come on, Sparrow, you're killing me. Every fucking level up, it's +1. Ugh, dude. He's gonna have to take fast adaptation. Can any of you confirm whether fast adaptation applies on a missed riposte? Well, we might as well take sword mastery. Yeah, he's not going to be great, but you know, his job is to hold a flank. Who on the back line has the highest melee skill? 61 looks like the highest. 61. 58 is the next highest. What do we have here? Cultist leather robe. Best armor on the flanks. Actually, modern, you are too important. You need better armor. This should get us up to the 2,000 gold we need. Should. We are definitely up for another sacrifice event soon, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4 sacrifices. It would be terribly unlucky if one of the non-sacrifices have to be sacrificed. We'll keep these adagas on the front line. Get dagger, no dagger. Round shields on the back line. Okay. That Warbrand will fetch a nice price. And we got our first tier 2 crossbow. We just obviously don't have anyone who's anywhere near being a crossbowman. Well fought, boys. I'm going to take a little break. That's 15 minutes. Let's take a break here for the episodes because I'm going to start cutting these up now into about 45 to 1 hour long episodes for YouTube. When we come back, we got to just keep rebuilding. And we had a sacrifice event around day 20, so another one right around the corner. Right around the corner. Our Barbarian. How much did we pay him? 20. He's a bit expensive, but I mean, he's by far the best guy we have. Cool.